We are at the executive offices of FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 with the CEO, Nasser Al-Khater. It's 1 year, Nasser. Thank you very much for receiving us in your office.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure having you here and good to see you again.
1 year from now, the World Cup starts. It must be a dream come true for you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe that there's only 1 year to go. It's been a journey of 10 years already. I've been here from the beginning, from when we were bidding for the World Cup, so it's quite amazing to finally say there's 1 year to go. I mean, it's it's crunch time now, 1 year for the final touches of the preparations. Oh, it's exciting and the country's excited.
When you look out the window and you see the new Doha, can you believe what the country has done, how it is transforming itself for its legacy, not only of 2022, but towards 2030?
Yeah, no, it's incredible, the amount of work that's gone into the country over the past 10 years. We have an entire metro network that's fully functional right now, brand new airport, one of the most beautiful in the world. The amount of road networks, the highways that are up and fully operational now. The stadiums, you see the stadiums now, you see all of them, for the exception of one, they're ready. So it's the progress has been immense.
Everyone talks about the stadium, so obviously every time they finish one, the world knows about the stadium, but I want you to tell the people, invite the people to come to Doha, to Qatar. This is my third time, I believe, and I am quite impressed with everything, how this city, how this country has transformed itself and how welcoming it is.
Well, I would like to say to all the fans of the World Cup and for all the lovers of football that the FIFA World Cup in Qatar is going to be an incredible experience. It's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience, like all World Cups are, but I think the World Cup in Qatar will be quite unique. So we welcome all the fans from the Americas here, as we welcome all the fans from all over the world for the 22nd World Cup.
And I always say that this will be, usually we're at the end, after we live in the World Cup for 35, 40 days, we always go away and say, wow, this was the best World Cup. We said that in Russia, we said that in Brazil, back and back. But this will be differently unique in many senses.
Correct.
Everyone will sleep in the same bed for as long as they stay here, no travel, so convenient. No?
I think this is one of the most unique attributes of this World Cup, whether it's for the fans, whether it's for the teams or the officials. The teams will stay in one team base camp or one hotel. That will be their accommodation for the entire duration that they're still in the World Cup. So that makes it, gives them more time to relax, it gives them more time to practice, and it gives them more time to really focus on football instead of having to worry about going from their accommodation to a hotel in another city, training in another training camp, and then playing a match in another city and then having to fly back to their main hotel. So I think cutting all of that out from their agenda really will make them rest more. The fact that the World Cup is in the middle of the season, it's in November and December, I think the players will be a lot more fit. So the combination of these two hopefully will result in a more higher technical level of football that will be played in this World Cup. And again, for the fans, they don't have to spend so much money traveling. They don't have to bother about traveling from one city to the other. And they'll have more time to experience the attractions that they will find here in Qatar. And what the country's planning really is going to be special.
And tell the people that have misconceptions about, for example, the temperatures. The first match is at 1 o'clock, November 18th, 2022. You can play with no problems.
Yeah, the temperature in Qatar that Qatar is famous for is usually the summer temperatures, but the temperatures during the winter are quite nice, they're mild. They could be warm during the day, but as you know, our stadiums are the first in the world to have the air cooling technology. So in case the weather's a little too warm for the afternoon matches, the air cooling will be switched on. But generally the weather is very nice and very bearable in the winter, and then it could get chilly at night. So we still ask fans to bring something that's a little bit warm for the evening time. Don't be fooled by the misconception that desert winters can be cold.
1, 4, 7 and 10 p.m. You are local, you've seen the growth of Doha, you know where the stadiums are. Tell the fans, how many realistically, if they go by metro, they go by car, can they see 3 matches in a day?
Realistically, they can see 2 matches. I think they can see the first match and the third match, the first and the fourth, or the second and the fourth. But it'll be difficult and challenging to do back to back.
And for those who want to go see the match, there will be 4 fan zones, correct? Or 1?
No, we will have one main, what we call the FIFA Fan Fest, but there's
Fan
going
Fest.
to be around Qatar, especially on the waterfront and the promenade. There will be a lot of activation for the fans. We have 2 very central touristic sites, which we think are going to be main points of where the fans will meet. And then there will be on the outskirts of the city a little bit more fan activation areas. They're not really fan fests, but they're also points where fans will congregate to be able to enjoy some music and some entertainment and so forth.
And whoever comes here for whatever length of time, they will also enjoy the cultural heritage of Doha and Qatar. There's many things to do here.
Yeah, there's cultural attractions. Obviously, we're very well known here for our beautiful desert, which people always find, especially tourists when they come here, or a lot of the foreigners that live here I'm amazed at how much they love the desert. I mean, the desert is a really magical and special place. We have the water, we have the sea on 3 sides of Qatar. Qatar is a small peninsula, but we've got beautiful beaches around the country, and we think also the weather is going to be extremely ideal for people who want to swim and enjoy water sports and so forth. So there will be a lot of things and a range of things that people can do, whether the fans come with their families or whether they come with friends. There will be something for everyone.
The last question, I'm going to put you on the spot. Take Qatar national team now, because if not, I have half of the answer already given. The dream final for you will be?
The dream final for me, without naming specific teams, would be a South or Central American team with a huge fan base, a traveling fan base, because as a host country, you want a lot of fans to be in the streets, you want a lot of fans to be in the stadiums, really passionate fans. So I would say one South Central American team. Obviously Qatar would be a dream come true for them to be in the final, but a team from Europe also, a big team from Europe also, will be a good final.
Okay, so since you have been politically correct, I will teach you the Argentinian song. Volveremos, volveremos, which means we will come back and be the champions.
Okay, good.
You expect a sellout of tickets, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Look, as much as people have said over the past 10 years when Qatar won the right that Qatar is not the ideal place to play football, it's not the ideal host country, all of these things that we've heard over and over, the fact is this: Qatar is centrally located. With all due respect, a lot of countries in the world feel that they are the center of the world. The Middle East is really the center of the world, and with within 4 hours flight, we can reach 2 billion people, or 2 billion people can reach Qatar within a 4-hour flight. So the opportunity of people to come to this World Cup, I think, is a lot easier than the previous World Cups, especially the last 3. And that's why I think we will find a huge fan base. You have countries nearby, Saudi Arabia, huge football-loving country, Iran, and these 2 countries look like they could qualify very shortly. We will know. India, almost 2 billion people there. The sport of football is growing there. Indian fans have been growing in every World Cup. The fact that it's now very close to their country, we expect for a lot of fans to come from there. China, Qatar is closer to China than all the other previous World Cups that took place. Also football growing in China there, and we've seen Chinese fans over the years, a lot more Chinese fans attending the World Cup.
And don't forget the US, it's not 4 hours away, but this time hopefully they will not fail to qualify like they did in Russia.
So yeah, we know that the #1 ticket sales are from the US. Now, whether they are fans following the US team or they are fans following other Central or South American teams, But of course, you know, the US qualifying would be great, and you know, also the great teams from Central and South America that have a huge fan base that travel.
Thank you very much for receiving us in your office. Congratulations on the incredible transformation that I see from year to year that I come here, and we will be here very soon for the World Cup draw.
Looking forward to having you back here, and again, looking forward to all the fans seeing them here in Doha very soon.